you know that studying architecture is quite different than working as an architect? What you study might not be the same thing when you start working as an architect. So today we are going to compare studying architecture versus working as an architect in this video, and I'm going to give you 5 major differences between them. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are already a subscriber, thanks for coming back, and if you are new here, hello, my name is Selen and I am architect. On this channel I do videos about interior design to help you use your space wisely and also give you a perspective from an architect's eye. So if this is something that you are interested in, hit that subscribe button and follow my channel for more content. Without further ado, let's start. This is one of the significant differences between studying architecture versus working as an architect. When you study architecture, you are free to suggest any kind of design in your favorite approach or favorite style, and as long as it's reasonable, it won't cause any kind of major problem for you. So basically, you have much more freedom. But when you do work for your clients, you should always prioritize their ideas and what they really want to have and not yours. So basically, as an architect, you should still offer them creative solutions and different approach to give your client a different perspective. But if they seem like they are not really interested in that, or they have solid opinions about the projects, you better listen to your clients, because at the end of the day, they are going to live in that space and you should respect that. And also they are going to invest in the project, so you should definitely come to a conclusion and agree with your client about the project, not just prioritize your own opinions, even though you think that is not the best option. Another huge difference between studying architecture versus working as an architect is that the arrangement of the budget plan for the project. According to my experience, how to arrange the financial plan, or basically financial education, is something that most of the universities lack, and I think we can also include architecture degree in this category. So while you study, you can design an amazing building in an organic form with lots of curves and interesting approach, and it could be a great student project for your degree. However, when you start working as an architect, you will see that some type of designs or materials can actually cost a lot of money, and maybe your clients might not be willing to pay that amount. So basically, whatever you design while you work as an architect, you should always know your client's budget and try to design something that they can afford easily. And for you to do that, you should have some type of financial education at your university. Like, you should know how much some type of materials cost, does it worth it, and is there any other solutions that you can suggest for your client. And I think this is a big difference between studying architecture and working as an architect. Responsibilities is one of the most important differences between studying architecture versus working as an architect. When you study architecture, you don't really have so much responsibilities apart from yourself and your project. But when you start working as an architect, your responsibilities increase so much, and you have to be very careful and serious about your projects. If you make a mistake, you may have to deal with legal issues or court for a long time, and it's not a good experience. I had a professor back in the uni, and one day she was telling us a story about one of her projects. So basically, there was a big tree around the construction site, but it wasn't really close. So they decided to disregard that, and once they started to digging the surface, they come across the roots of the tree, and it was already too late and it was damaged. And because of that issue, they have to deal with the court for years, and they have given so much penalty, so you really have to be responsible. Apart from this, buildings are directly related to the human's life. So what I mean by that is, if you do build a house with materials that can easily collapse in a small earthquake, you are basically playing with people's life, and you have to be very careful about that when you work as an architect, because you don't take just your own responsibility, but you are taking everyone inside that building's responsibility as well. So I think responsibilities is one of the biggest differences between studying architecture and working as an architect. When you study architecture, your professors are likely to expect you to be creative because architecture is a field where creativity and rationality come together to achieve success. But when it comes to working as an architect, because of the outside influences like clients' solid ideas or the budget planning, you may not have the same freedom to use your creativity like how you use them when you study architecture. So you may lack inspiration, which is very common, to be honest, when you work as an architect. As the world population increases immensely every day, the constructors tend to build higher buildings with similar designs, and they mostly only consider the function and they lack creativity. So I think having the freedom to be creative is one of the biggest differences between studying architecture versus working as an architect. By the way, I have another video about studying architecture, and you can also check that one out to see if studying architecture is the right option for you or not, because I really get into details on that video, so you can have a look at that one, and I will put the link in the description box and also somewhere on the screen for you. When you study architecture, they educate you in so many different fields like architectural design, psychology, law, architectural history, statics, but you learn these modules more on the surface level. However, when you start working as an architect, they expect you to be specialized in one of these fields because architecture is all about details and most companies want to hire specialists. And I think this is one of the differences between studying architecture versus working as an architect. So you better improve yourself in one of these fields that you are interested in because it will benefit you so much when you start working as an architect. If there are any workshops, conferences, or any kind of meetings, you should definitely join them to improve your CV and also knowledge about the field that you want to specialize in. If there's any other big differences that you think that is important, please drop them below and let me know. But overall, I hope you like this video and find it helpful. If you do so, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content, and also tap that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. And you can also follow me on Instagram at selenarchitecturaldesign. Again, thank you so much for watching and stay safe until I see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.